there's a lot of things in this world that sucks, okay? You know, paying taxes sucks. Getting punched sucks. Getting pegged by your girl because she wants to try new stuff, it sucks. But you know what would suck? If you somehow ended up in the Fullmetal Alchemist world, bro. Bro, if there's any anime I don't want to go to, it's Fullmetal Alchemist. There are a lot of reasons why, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go through a few examples in this video, but let me start off with the most obvious example. I'm talking about the Ishvalan Civil War. The Ishvalan Civil War? Where is the Civil War? Bro, this was a civil genos apple cider vinegar. Like this was absolutely overkill. They did not have to do everybody like that, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Little bit of a backstory, you know what I'm saying? The Ishvalans, they were just chilling one day, and then that's when the fucking Amestrian military pulled up. But at least the people weren't violent, or there wasn't anything crazy going on up until a random soldier just shot a kid. A random soldier just went up to a kid, popped him in his medulla, and sent him to the Lord. That kid's death literally started the entire Ishvalan Civil War. And obviously, they have the right to fight back, bro. These niggas have been on some bullshit, and that kid's death was the last straw. But you see, that's the thing. The Amestrian military, they basically started the entire thing. If you don't know, if you didn't watch Fullmetal Alchemist, basically the entire government is ran by homunculi. That soldier who shot the kid, that was actually envy in disguise. Bro, she literally took pleasure in starting an entire war where hundreds of thousands of people died for no reason. The war was kind of balanced at first until they sent in the alchemists. The state alchemists, bro, they absolutely violated them, bro. It wasn't even like a fight, bro. It was just a slaughter, bro. Lamb to the slaughter, what you gonna do when there's blood in the... That's literally what it was. Dr. Marco, I don't know why he did this, bro. Like, he's actually so wrong for that, bro. He literally gave them bootleg Philosopher's Stones, and they went absolutely insane. You saw what Roy Mustang was doing, bro. He was walking up in houses just blowing people up. You saw what Kimberly was doing, bro. You saw what he was doing. He was committing war crimes back to back to back. Kimberly and Roy Mustang were moving like D Wade and LeBron, bro. They were just murdering people, bro. It was just a slaughter, bro. Imagine being in an Ishvalan and you're just like trying to hide or something with your family and you get lit up. You, your family members, your friends, the entire fucking block gets lit up by Kimberly because he wants to be on some bullshit, bro. What the... And this is the most evil part, bro. The leader of the Ishvalans wanted to turn himself in. He was like, hey, bro, just stop killing my people. I'm right here. You can take me, use me as an example. And guess what Bradley said, bro? Bradley said he don't give a fuck, bro. He just here to kill niggas, bro. He don't even care about winning or losing. He just cares about killing. Oh my god. Oh, I might have to make a Bradley video, bro. He's actually insane. And by the end of the war, there was so many Ishvalans dead, bro. Oh my, there were so many alive too, but like, you know, they were displaced. They got kicked out of their homes and shit, bro. And that totally does not sound like something that is happening in our current day and age. The Ishvalan Civil War is probably like one of the main reasons why I don't want to be like in the Fullmetal Alchemist world. Imagine being an Ishvalan, bro. That I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Actually, my second worst enemy. My worst enemy will have to say goodbye. Alright, let me move on to my second example. The city of Xerxes. The people of Xerxes, I think it was like 500, like, or maybe like 1 million people, bro. They got hoed, bro. They got hoed for no reason. Long story short, the father homunculus was created using Hohenheim's blood. He gave him his name. He gave him knowledge, I guess. They went up to the king. They were like, hey, yo, king, you want immortality? And the king was like, yes. So he was like, hey, yo, do this. Dig a circle around the entire city. Kill a few people, we need some sacrifices, and we will make you immortal. So the day came when all the preparations were made. Guess what? He pulled a hezi on the king, bro. This is what he did to the king. He told the king to step in this specific area, but guess what? That was not the center of the transmutation circle, bro. You know who was in the center? It was Hohenheim and himself. And then they went up in the circle, sacrificed 1 million people. He used half of the people to give himself immortality. He used the other half to give it to Hohenheim. That is fucking insane, bro. And this is why I do not want to live in the world of Fullmetal Alchemist. Cause what the fuck do you mean I'm gonna be slimed out, sacrificed, my soul is going to be used to fuel the immortality of some fucking homunculi? Like, I'm not that, no. I want to keep my soul in my body to use so I can goon to Rule 34.